Hello, how you doing? Welcome to my book. A lot of crazy, freaky stories. A lot of stories that I need to clear up. Sports stories, stories, girl stories, Luke dancer stories, some of my own personal stories as well. And a lot of celebrity stories. You know, some of these people I'm gonna name and some of these people I'm not gonna name. This thing is off the chain once again, ladies and gentlemen. So, without further ado, let me start off introducing to you Uncle Luke's Campbell Soup, the book for the freaky soul. Chapter 1. You know something? Chapter 1 it has to start off like this here, you know, because I got this real eye to spotting real freaks. You know what I'm saying? I can spot a freak from across the room like nobody else in the world. I definitely got to start this book off. There's one freak that I spotted, Gloria Velez. So hold on, before I even go any farther talking about Gloria. Now, this is the same Gloria that you find in King Magazine, XXL. You see it all in Ja Rule, Jay-Z, and all those videos. This the same girl, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you the little story about her. Let me clean it up, because you know you've been hearing all kinds of stories about it. You know, this and that. We've been going back and forth, me and her and all that there. But I'm going to tell y'all the real, true story that cannot be denied, because the truth needs to be told. I saw her one day. She came over to a party that I had in my condo. You know, I was staying in my condo at one period of time. You know, it was me and Trick Daddy. And Gloria came over with some girls. It was me, Keith Sweat, Trick, some other friends of mine. We were in the condo. We were chilling, you know, enjoying ourselves. Some of the dancing girls and everything. So Miss Gloria came in, and she was hanging out with us. And one of my other dancers came in. What she did was she brought another stripper with her. So the stripper girl that she brought with her, she had this thing of turning women out. So she made this big old bet. She said, oh, I could turn any woman out in the whole wide world, Luke. That's why you should let me roll with you. And I was like, no, baby, you can't really turn girls out like I think you could turn just that quick. She's like, no, Luke, I could turn a girl out so fast it make your head spin. I was like, okay, well, here's a girl right here who never been turned out. And it was Gloria. Gloria said, oh, no. You can't turn me out, because I ain't like that. I don't mess with girls. I ain't never been with no girls. I ain't never been down like that there. So the girl eventually whispered something into Gloria's ears. Then I whispered something in her other ear. Before you know it, she was laying out on the glass table in the room. So I dared the girl, and I dared Gloria. And Keith Sweat was sitting there smiling like he always do, because he has a tendency of always ending up in our little sessions. So Keith is sitting there, Trick is sitting there, and we all are laying there on the couch. And before you know it, the girl lays down, Gloria on the table. Say, get on the table, Gloria. She then lays on the table. Before you know it, the girl starts going down on her. And when she started going down on her, she did this one interesting thing with her tongue. You could just imagine, I never seen a girl do anything like this in my life with her tongue. And she started spitting on her. Then she started breathing on her. And before you know it, Gloria was in love. Gloria sat back on the couch. She was all in the girl's ear. The girl was in her ear. And Gloria did not come in there with the girl, but she left with the girl. And at that point, we said, oh, my, our Gloria has been lost and turned out. So sometime, maybe about a month ago afterwards, came back around the corner, saw Gloria. Gloria was totally out of control. She was an animal. Then I said at that point, Gloria, you now could be a Luke dancer. Because in order to be a Luke dancer, you got to be trisexual. Gloria, this is how she got discovered. Gloria is now back in the strip club. She's stripping in West Palm Beach, you know, because, you know, we're not on the road as much. You know, Gloria's stripping in West Palm Beach. And Luke, you know, I really want to be in videos and all that. You know, all my girls, they always, you know, they come around. I help them out. Any chance I can get, you know, if they want to do something career-wise, I say, okay, Gloria. So, you know, Jay-Z one day, he comes up. You know, that's when my office is on the beach. We on South Beach, and he comes up to the office. Man, Luke, they got some of the ugliest bitches in my video. God damn it, can you get me some bitches? You know, because all the rappers come and they want Luke girls, you know. Can you give me some bitches? And I say, Jay, man, I got you, dog. I went down, I said, let me see what y'all working with here. I went down there, and it was him and Timberland that was doing the video, and these bitches did bad. It was some skinny bitches, see, because they used to shoot them videos down here in Miami, and they had the model bitches. So they had all, but they really wanted Luke bitches. They wanted, you know, this was some Luke goals. So then I'm looking at these skinny ass bitches. I said, hold on, this is a job for Gloria Velez. And I was thinking about Gloria. I said, man, Gloria, Gloria just told me she wanted to be in music videos and all that and everything. So I called her down there, man. She hopped on that motherfucker. I ain't never seen a motherfucker get from West Palm Beach to Miami Beach in my motherfucking life. This is like a good hour, 30-minute drive. Gloria made that motherfucker in 45 minutes. She was there, Johnny on the spot. She had a motherfucking bag and her makeup was already on. She said, Luke, where do I go at, baby? I say, right here. I say, Jay, here go Gloria. And I had called him a couple of other chicks up. And before you know it, I went down, because you know where my office was, on 12th Street, if anybody know about Miami Beach. And they were shooting in the front of the Marlin. My office was actually in the back of the building of the Marlin, and they were shooting in the front of the Marlin. So before I finished my day of work to go down there and see how the shoot was actually going and how the girls was doing, man, Gloria had to ran through the entire cast. She had to suck everybody's dick and fucked everybody. They say she in the trailer. She was working the trailer. You can hear the trailer moving. The director got fucked. The producer got fucked. Everybody got fucked. I can't say Jay-Z got fucked or not. But I'm going to just say, Jay is my nigga and I love him to death. Gloria. By the time Gloria finished with that motherfucking video shoot, Gloria was sitting in the passenger seat of the car in the video. So now you let your mind run free how Gloria got in the passenger seat in a matter of hours. By the time this man came up to my office by 12, by 6, Gloria was in the passenger seat of the car. From that point on, Gloria had been in the front of every video that she ever starred in. I'm not taking nothing away. She's a bad motherfucker. But Gloria has a way of going on them sets, and Gloria know exactly who to do what she need to do to in order to get in the front of that motherfucking camera. And that's my girl there. This other story, the one everybody wants to know about, and I know y'all want to hear about this one here. I gotta let y'all hear about this one here. The infamous Cancun freak show. Yeah, the freak show. The one she denies in all the magazines. He made me do this. I didn't sign anything. I didn't know he was filming me. Oh, he used me and abused me. He did this to me. Luke is no good. Y'all know Luke ain't no good. That's victim shit again. Like I say, people, when you're listening to this shit and motherfuckers go to talking about there was a victim and their ass smiling in the camera, the infamous Cancun Luke's Freak Show Volume 3. Gloria and my other girl. Let me tell you the story here from point A to point B. I say, Gloria, let's go to Cancun and turn that motherfucker out. I'm doing a party over there. They're giving away $2,000 for the bikini contest, and they're going to have some other contests, and we're going to go rip that motherfucking beach up. So Gloria and the other girls say, yeah, let's go, Luke. And I say, okay, all right, automatically, you know, when I'm going to do a party, I got tickets for my girls. Okay, we're going to go over there, and we're going to shoot this freak show. We're going to rip that whole motherfucking island apart. And if you look at that freak show tape, you will see me and Gloria and the other people on there. Tim Melcore was the goddamn security. We went through that motherfucking goddamn Cancun like it was a hurricane, Luke and Gloria. God damn it, a double motherfucking dipper going through that motherfucker. God damn it, Gloria went up in that motherfucker. We hopped off the airplane, hopped in the hotel room. God damn, the motherfucking FUBU boys saw us come up in there. Vince Carter saw us coming. They were looking at these Luke, you got some bad bitches with you. I said, yes, I do. I keep them with me, God damn it. How can we get down? And so God said, look here, y'all calm down now, girls. Because you know, all the niggas, they see me and my motherfucking dances, they be trying to get my girl, which I ain't got no problem with. Gloria went through Cancun. Before we started off with 2 girls, Gloria and the other girl, we ended up with about 6 bitches. Gloria was fucking recruiting as we went on. Before you know it, I had to go find Gloria. Tim, where the fuck Gloria at? Gloria was over there in the room with the FUBU people. I said, Gloria, we got a job to do over here. So we go in, we get in the cab and we ride down the street and we see some bitches in the line, and then next thing you know, we get some more porno bitches. And the other bitches and the bitches standing out there, they got their pussy out, and Gloria sticking her finger in the pussy and all this, and say, yeah, motherfucker, this is how we do. So we going and going. So the next day came. That night, Gloria got missing. Say Gloria's in the basketball player room. She might be. She was all over the place. So we had to go find the bitch again the next day. So the next day we got the big party. Here it is. It's going down. The big beach party at the All-Star. Everybody there. The whole crew. Everybody in the fucking island out there. Luke throwing a big party. So we go in that motherfucker, say, God damn it. I say, ain't one of you bitches could motherfucking test my bitches. I want the freakiest bitch on this island. Because what goes on in Cancun stays in Cancun. Knowing deep down I had Gloria and them on the side, the ringers. Man, the motherfucking one girl came out there, one Chico cat, came out there, started eating her pussy, and I said, God damn it, well, we gonna make this the world's biggest pussy eating contest. And God damn it, I said, come here, Gloria. Gloria came out there with the other girl, and they said, these bad bitches, Luke, you are not about to make these bitches eat some pussy. And I said, God damn it, let's go. Let's see. Y'all want to see 2 of the bad bitches on this island eat some pussy? And the motherfucker laid down. Before you know it, Gloria was eating that girl pussy. And the girl was eating Gloria pussy. And they was fucking in the middle, broad daylight. At the goddamn motherfucking event. They was eating each other pussy, bumping the pussy. And then, as the story is told, Luke made me do it. So the next day I couldn't find Gloria again. They say she was over there with Ed Lover at the FUBU contest, turning that motherfucker out. Gloria ended up off that island with probably about $10,000 because she was fucking at night and doing shows in the day. Fucking at night and doing shows in the day. But at the end of the day, she blames it on me. Oh, it was all Luke's fault. He took me to Cancun and he took advantage. She was smiling in the camera. Smiling in the cab, and we got airline tickets, and we got releases. So I always told Miss Gloria, if it wasn't true, sue me, bitch. She never did to this day. Now I gotta tell y'all about this little story here. One of my world famous dancers. This girl here was so motherfucking fly. I'm telling you, this girl name was Carla Graham. Now, she was a special Luke dancer. You could tell this bitch was a high price, smart, slick ass hoe. One day, we was on the motherfucking boat. Carla was on the boat. It was me and a lot of Heat basketball players. One guy, Willie Burton. And then some of my other friends, some of the other guys are still in the NBA right now, but Willie is not in the NBA. And a large part of the reason why Willie is not in the NBA is because of Carla. Told Willie said, Luke, I love her. I want to fuck the shit out of her. We all on the boat, we partying, we riding down Biscayne Bay. I said, Willie, before you go fuck with that motherfucker Carla there. And Captain Nick was standing there right there. I said, well, before you go fuck with Carla, Willie, I want to tell you something. That's one of my dancers. She's going to make you feel like you the baddest bitch in the world, like you king of the world and everything. She ain't nothing to be fucked up with, Willie. She will change and be whatever you want her to be for the moment. She's a lizard. At the end of the day, a lizard is always going to be a lizard, whether it turn green, purple, red, or whatever the color is. So Willie goes downstairs. I can handle that shit, Luke. I got a woman at home. I'm about to get married. So Willie goes downstairs in the boat, and you can hear Willie all the way up to the top of the 3rd deck, fucking her, and she's screaming, oh, I love you. Oh, nobody fucked me like this. She's screaming, oh. And Willie like, yeah. Now this while the music going on, this bitch screaming so motherfucking loud. I say, boy, what Willie don't realize, he down there fucking, then he go back down. He come back on the top of the boat. He got his skin tight drawers on. When I saw them skin tight drawers on, I ain't see no boxers. I said, he finna get got. Cause he, nigga, ride the short bus. They wearing them damn skin tight drawers that you get on Christmas. Willie came up with them damn drawers on. I knew right then Willie was stuck on Willie. Willie went back downstairs, started fucking again. He fucking called her again. She screaming and holler. And they go, motherfucker. I said, God damn it, Willie finna go in. She brainwashing it. Cause it was like, oh, I love you, fuck me harder. So she was saying, fuck me harder and all that. Willie down there, I said, he getting brainwashed, Smitty. And Smitty said, yeah. I said, he getting brainwashed down there. Cause that's where he think he really the motherfucking shit. Now, Willie, at the time, was probably averaging about 23 points a game in the NBA. He was the hottest motherfucker. He was in the second year with the Miami Heat. This nigga can take over a game by his motherfucking self. This how bad this nigga was. I ain't no joke. Check your stats. So Willie in there fucking collar. He banging her, and then he comes up. She loves me, Luke. I say, don't say that. Don't say that, Willie. Don't say that. She loves me, and then Carla comes up. Oh, I love you. I've never been fucked like that in my life. Oh, and then 3 weeks later, I'm at a Heat game. I sit down. I see Carla walking. I wave at Carla. Carla looks at me and the boys like she don't know us. I say, whoa, excuse me. Carla walks mosey right up to the family section, sits down, comes back through. I say, no, she probably ain't noticed us. So we say, hey, Carla, at halftime. Carla walked by us like we don't know her. Before you know it, rumor has it, Willie's fiance is thrown out the house. Carla is in. Carla gets in the motherfucking house, fucks the man brain up. Before you know it, he in Italy playing basketball. Then he's in the CBA. Carla then has tries to have a kid for him, has another kid for him. Willie is in Philadelphia. Before you know it, she done fucked Willie's whole life up, and then, as the story always ends, Carla then tries, after she fucks his life up, fuck all the money up, Carla ends up trying to be back a loop dancer. Say, no, Carla, I'm sorry. You're part of the bad body community. My stage shows, the Luke stage shows. Let me tell y'all how these stage shows evolved into what they are right now. In all actuality, when the stage shows begin, I used to have male dancers and girl dancers, and they were just dancing. You know, it was just straight up dancing. I would go around Miami and look for the hottest dancers around, dance teams, stuff like that. You know, they would dance at schools, you know, all in the band and everything. So I wanted the hottest dancers. So we had guys dancers and the girl dancers. The guys was for the girls and the girls for the guys. And I say, shit. We would go on the road, and I would have these dances and all that. And so, you know, as the years went on, the music got more exotic and more provocative. And I started growing up and getting older. So the stage shows got more intense. I had to get more difficult. So I then started getting the strippers. And boy, I brought them strippers out there, and boy, them motherfuckers started going from one level. They came out there one night, I said, fuck it. All you niggas in the house, how many of y'all want to get your dick sucked? And I would bring them niggas on the stage, and we would play the slow music. They'll sit on that goddamn chair and they play that music, the caper. And them niggas would come on stage and we'd play some slow Keith Sweat. That's why me and Keith Sweat ended up being good friends. I wanna love you. And all that kind of shit like that. Then them motherfucking hoes be sitting on there. Say put a nigga in the chair and they slip a nigga pants down. They go to sucking them niggas dick and then they flip backwards. And them niggas be eating their pussy while they sucking their dicks backwards. You ain't never seen nothing like it in your fucking life. The stage show was sick. So after they started sucking dicks, we had to go to the next level. I say next year, what we gonna do next? Now I need girls who do tricks. So I had to go find some tricksters, some kind of girls who would go and put pool balls in their pussy, take water and put a gallon of water in their pussy and skeet it up in the air, and I'll bring niggas on stage and say, nigga, you want to suck this pussy? And they'll say, yeah, and they'll go to the girl, and when the girl been to put a whole bottle of water, I say, hold on, let me clean the pussy out, and I dump a gallon of water in the pussy, and then the girl spit the water out in the nigga face. Then we had girls doing tricks where they would put a whole goddamn hallelujah with this shit that go around your neck when the flowers and shit, they'll put the flowers in the pussy and then they'll pull the flowers out the pussy. Then we had girls shooting fire out the pussy. Then we had girls putting eyeballs in the pussy where the eyeballs would be sitting there. Then we had girls having eggs. They'll stand up there on the stage and the eggs, they would do egg tricks and put the eggs come out the pussy. One night in Chicago, Persian took and had a baby on the stage. I fell the fuck out. She took a baby doll, put it in her pussy, and actually had the baby. And I'm standing up there like I knew what the fuck was gonna happen and what was going on. And I was like, she having a motherfucking baby on stage. This what the fuck I'm talking about. These Luke dancers, they ain't no motherfucking joke niggas, and the niggas is losing their mind, the bitches is losing their mind. I say, back the fuck up. You ever seen a bitch have a baby on stage? And goddamn it, the umbilical cord might come out after this motherfucker. Give me some scissors. And let me tell you, she had a doll baby coming out that pussy. The next night, goddamn Daphne, she had fire coming out of her pussy. The next night, Freaky Red was lighting a light bulb out that pussy. It was sick. It just got to a whole nother level, and that's where it's at right now. My girls can get so sick than sick can ever get. Goddamn it, the next thing I want to see come out one of them pussies, they might fuck around and have some real ovaries come out of this pussy next. But my girls, they would do their stage shows, got so sick. It was crazy. They would bring bitches on stage and eat their pussy right there on the motherfucking stage, turn them clean the fuck out. Insert all kind of shit, dildos, you name it, double dildos. They would fuck each other on stage. It was completely out of fucking control. The stage show. Groupies, the groupies. You know, at a certain point in my career, I was like, nah, you know, I can't deal with the groupies. You know, in all actuality, I sit down and talk to groupies. You know, what they're doing and where they're at in their life. And if they're in school, if they're in college, if they're doing something, you know, I end up having conversations with groupies because it's not really a chase. It's like you're really taking advantage of people. You know, I always felt like, you know, having sex with a groupie is like I'm really taking advantage of somebody who just are so open to giving me some pussy. And it's not a good thing. You know, they just be so happy. It's like they'll do whatever you say do. If you tell a groupie to jump off the fucking balcony and kill itself, they'll jump off. You really want me to do that? And they'll jump off the fucking balcony. Jump off the fucking balcony. And no. And this is how I came to this point. I was in Daytona Beach one time, and we was out there, you know, Black College spring break. It was when it first actually started up. You know, wasn't that many people out there and everything. So, you know, I'm, you know, young, just getting in the game and all that. Then I said, man, shit. So we running through the hotels and we fucking everything that moves. I said, hold on. Listen, this is what I want to do. I want to see, at this point here, you know, I ain't never seen so much pussy in my motherfucking life being thrown at me. So I'm just doing whatever I can do with pussy that I possibly can. If I could have took some pussy and put it in a frying pan and fried the motherfucker, I'd have tried that too. So one thing I wanted to try, I said, I want to see how many motherfuckers I could fuck in one night. It wasn't in all actuality how many I could fuck. Have sex, like a long sex. It was much more of how many women I could stick my dick in and say, I consider that as fucking, but technically it wasn't. It was basically me sticking my dick in how many girls I could stick. So I lined up about 10 or 12 girls. And I just stuck my dick in this one. It's like 3 a room. You know, you ain't able to do it. 12 bitches in one room. So it's one room. I'm fucking, you know, like a couple of seconds. Boom, 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 boom. So I can say, I fucked her. Jump on another one, fucked another one, fucked another one, go to the next room, fuck another one. And everybody is all this key bullshit. And they thinking it's real cool that they fucking me and all of that. And that night taught me something. I was like, at that point, I was like, oh no, this is too easy here. This is too motherfucking easy. So I actually fucked, I don't know how many motherfuckers in one night. And then, you know, I'm standing up there on the balcony saying, oh, I'm the world's greatest. I'm the world's greatest. I fuck more bitches than anybody fucked in one day. I'm thinking I'm really doing something. But in all actuality, them groupies, like I say, it'd have jumped off that motherfucking balcony if I told them to jump off the balcony. So, it ain't really a chase of fucking groupies. Let me tell you about this other groupie. This is some classic shit right here. This girl right here had a motherfucking plan. She had a plan. See, but this is rule number 86 in the handbook of On the Road. Never put groupies on the bus. Do not carry them. Don't pick them up. Leave them hoes in the town like Tupac say. Every other city we go, we fucking the same old hoes. Tupac did not say every other city we go, let's take them raggedy ass hoes. No, no, no. Leave the bitches in the city. Leave them motherfuckers in the city. So no, Mr. Slick Willie, me, why, the one who thinks he knows it all. Oh, I like this bitch here. This pretty ass, fine ass, innocent motherfucker. Oh, I'm on vacation for the holidays, for the summer. I can travel with you. Oh, she gets on the bus and we in Orlando before you know it. This bitch here, home of the Disneyland, dizzy ass people. This bitch hops on the motherfucking bus. Come on, baby. She all back there. She rubbing a nigga head down. She doing all helpful. What do you want, baby? Oh, whatever. I said, I like this bitch here. I didn't think she was that smart. That bitch had a motherfucking plan all the time. She just doing whatever. She hop off the bus and go run to McDonald's and get some motherfucking food. Oh, baby, is there anything else you want, baby? Oh, whatever you want. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm just all fucked up because every time we stop the bus, she's sucking dicks. She started on the dick, started sucking the dick, started on the dick, sucked the dick. She just, if it was a word, a dick's woman, she just worked on the dick and fed a nigga after she just know the process. After you bust one, you hungry and start you back up. That bitch started my engines up all the way down that motherfucking highway. So we end up doing one show in one city, then we leave the next city and then go to the next city. So we ended up in Alabama. This where all the shit came out of there, right? I guess she feel like she in, like Flint. So we go, and our whole day, we get in Alabama, everybody tired, we hops off the bus, and before you know it, we go in the room and everything. She got this little attitude. Well, I'm tired. So, oh shit, now here go Miss Happy Go Jolly Go Lucky. All of a sudden got that, I'm tired, I don't want to go nowhere. So I said, okay, baby, what's going on up in the room, man? Just go and get some sleep. And then I had to go do some radio. And I don't really want you to go nowhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, you don't talk to the boss like that. So then I said, hold on, baby, I'm being nice. Because she been nice all the time. She's been really nice. And I like this dick sucker here, and I ain't trying to get rid of her that quick. So I said, look, I just got to go do radio. That's what I do every day, baby. And then go sign some autographs at the store. No, well, why you have to go all the time? Why you have to leave me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look here. I got to go. I got business to take care of. I'll holler at you when I get back. Come back to the hotel. See, in my room, in my hotel rooms, I had a big suite. The middle is a parlor. One side, there's my bedroom, where's the single room, and on the other side is a double with a security sleep in. So in the middle, we all come in the middle, and then you can go, you can go chill out in the middle, or you can go in the suite side. So this bitch in the room, she mad. We come back, she hot. She then starts hitting me. Oh, I don't like how you motherfucker, you treat me. I don't like how you treat me. Oh, here go another deranged motherfucker. I said, hold on, baby. You can't be hitting on me. So then I push in the room, close the door. So she closed the door, she come back around the corner, and then the security, all of a sudden they grab her. They drag this bitch into the room on the other side, and she, I don't like how you treat me. I don't like how you doing me. Next thing you know, about 3 o'clock in the morning, she comes sneak back around there, tries to start another fight. No, baby, hold on. Then something strange happened. She got calm. Went to her room. So by this time, I'm sleeping in the parlor. Because I ain't going in there with this crazy motherfucker. So I hear her making a lot of phone calls. And the other side, she talking. So then I'm picking up the phone. And you know me, I always travel with some kind of motherfucking recording device. And at that time, I had a little pocket recorder because that's how I used to remember my songs and shit. I'd do them on the road and then remember them and put them on the little pocket recorder, the little dictate machine. So this bitch I heard on that phone, yeah, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. I'm like, what motherfucker she finna get? So I got the recorder and put it on there, and she, I'm gonna get this motherfucker here. He think he bullshit. End of that conversation. Picks up the phone again. Call up some nigga. Yeah, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm out here with this motherfucking Luke, this pussy ass nigga. He doing this and he doing that. What's going on, baby? Luke cool. Yeah, but I'm gonna get this nigga. I'm gonna get a lawsuit. I'm gonna say he raped me. No, baby, you ain't gotta do all that. That's the dude on the other end of the phone. So she hangs up with him, get on the phone with another girl. Yeah. I'm gonna get this nigga Luke. I'm gonna sue his motherfucking ass, pussy ass motherfucker. He don't know who he fucking with. And I'm gonna say he raped me. Girl on the other end of the phone, yeah, girl, go on. Yeah, get that motherfucker. If that's what he did to you, yeah, I'm gonna get this motherfucker here. And before you know it, she get on the phone with another girl. Yeah, I'm gonna sue this motherfucker. I just talked to Sally Ann, and Sally Ann said this and all that. And the girl said, yeah, this how you do it, girl. You call the police in the morning and everything like that there and everything, and you go down there and then you put him in jail. Meanwhile, I'm taping all this shit. Everything on a tape recorder. All the conversations. Every time she picked the phone up, I pick the phone up. And I tape it. What happens in the next morning? We all go downstairs. We all playing it cool. Me and security, everybody know what's going on. Hey, baby, you okay today? No, I ain't okay. You want some breakfast? We all going downstairs to eat breakfast before we leave. Nah, I ain't hungry. Come on downstairs with her. Okay, I go downstairs. So she goes downstairs. What happens? She sits at the table. I got someplace to go. Before I leave, oh, well, we finna leave. You sure you got some place to go? Yeah, I got some motherfucking place to go. I said, hold on. Before you go wherever you gonna go in, I need you to hear a little something. So we had the breakfast table. I pulled out the tape recorder and put the tape recorder on the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna sue this motherfucker. I'm gonna do this here to this motherfucker. I said, you sure you got somewhere to go? No, matter of fact, we got somewhere to go. So we get in the motherfucking bus. Say, come on, baby, I got somewhere I want to take you. Don't you want to go to the police station? On this motherfucker, you said you want to go to the police station. No, I didn't mean that. I don't feel that way. No, I got a place where I really want to take you. Because on the phone call, one of the phone calls, she was on there telling her girlfriend, yeah, girl, at the same time when me and Snoop Dogg and Dre and all us had this big beef going on. Yeah, and that's why Snoop Dogg dissed that motherfucker. She was on there telling this one girl that, yeah, he a fuck nigga, and that's why I love Snoop Dogg. That's why he dissed this motherfucker. So I remember that portion of the conversation. So I said, I got somewhere to take you at, baby. Let's go. You gonna take me? I'm going with you. Oh, yeah, you going with us? All right. Get on the bus. We hops on the bus. Since you got so much love for Snoop Dogg, I just wanted to introduce you to Snoop Doggy Dogg friend. You see Greyhound right here? I put that motherfucking bitch on Greyhound, told the road manager, say, let me tell you something. We're in Alabama right now. Orlando is south. You sitting this bitch all in Minnesota, Detroit, everywhere across America. Get her a motherfucking ticket, send this bitch all over the fucking world before she get back to Orlando. And they bought her a ticket, they sent that bitch ain't called back by 2 weeks later, say she just got home. Now there was this one time, again, this groupie, New Orleans, Louisiana. I don't know what year it is. If I tell her the year, the girl might know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure she gonna know who I'm talking about, because every one of these bitches that came across my life, they gonna be reading this book or they gonna be listening to this motherfucker. But I was in New Orleans one time, and this one girl, she came up to my room. I met her at a club. Once again, at the club, brought her back to the hotel. What happened? She came into the room. It was a little tough. She wasn't a groupie. It was a little tough. Yeah, baby, I had to make a lot of promises. Because every artist have to sit up there And you have to convince the girl that it ain't just gonna be no fuck, cause they all say, yeah, I'm just gonna be a girl that you fuck, and I don't wanna feel like no groupie, and you just gonna fuck me and leave me on the first night. So you have to put, you know, every artist pretty much got the same game. No, baby, it ain't gonna be like that. I'm gonna always hang out with you. I'm always gonna be with you. I'm always gonna call you and see you and all that. So this girl came. She went easily for the game. Before you know it, I'm all up in this pussy. I'm getting this pussy. She's sucking this dick and she talking about I love you and all this. And when a bitch say I love you, that's a problem. That's a problem in the motherfucking bitch coming from the club to the hotel. That is a problem. So she said, I love you. While we fucking, I said, whoa, red flag. I love you shit going on here. So I ease up on out that motherfucker. Give me a quick one and ease up on out that motherfucker. And then I lay down and I say, that I love you shit can cause a little bit of problems. So before you know it, I just start holding her. See, the best thing you could do to a woman after having sex, because they think, after you done bust a nut, they think that you don't want them no more. Key, rule number 12, Luke handbook, hold a woman after you bust a nut. She'll love you for fucking life. So I held this bitch. I said, let me hold on to this motherfucker here, because this bitch might, before you know it, the girl started crying. Oh, I don't believe this happened to me. I don't believe you did this to me. And I said, I did what? I feel so bad. I feel like trash. I feel like dirt. I don't believe this happened to me. And I said, no, what happened to you? You're gonna treat me like shit. Oh. So she had this look on her face like she was ready to go call the police or catch a rape charge. You know, one of them kind of looks where the girls who do it and they don't want to be proud of it afterwards. So then how they do is they start fixing in their mind that they've been taken advantage of. So I said, no, baby, I really care about you. And then I had to do reverse psychology. I feel like I just don't want this to be the last time for us. So that bitch looked at me and she kind of cooled down with the tears and shit. I said, yeah, because I really like you and I really care about you. Earlier she had told me about her kids and everything. So I said, I had to remember. So you gotta have a good memory with these motherfuckers when they go crazy. I said, your son and your daughter. She said, yeah. I said, I want them to come down to Miami and visit us. I want us to be one happy family. I seen this bitch going crazy. Get rid all I saw in my mind, this bitch going downstairs saying I took the pussy and everything, and my ass going to jail in New Orleans for a long, long time, that crooked ass motherfucking time. So I said, hold on, baby. Let me make the reservations right now. Do you know my slick ass got on the motherfucking telephone and put it on speaker? Delta Airlines, man, help you. I need to make reservations for my baby and her kids and everything, and they need to come down. Y'all need to come down. Now, you know you could make a reservation. Don't pay for the motherfucker. How do you plan on paying for it, Mr. Campbell? I don't have my credit card, but can I hold it? Can I hold a ticket and pay for it in the morning? It's yes, Mr. Campbell, you can do that, because I'm going to let my travel agent go call, because I can't wake them up 4 o'clock in the morning and do the travel. This bitch stopped crying, and before you know it, she started holding me. And let me tell you one thing. I kept calling her afterwards. Oh, baby, I'm in Spain. I'm in Africa. I'm everywhere. But in that motherfucker, I had to wait till that pussy heal. You got to wait till that wound heals. So, bitch, after about 4 weeks, bitch, go ahead and call the police talking about somebody rape you for your pussy if you want to. The pussy healed now. Doc, is the pussy healed? The pussy healed. Look here, you crazy motherfucker. Don't you ever call me again in your motherfucking life. So that's what happened to the New Orleans slickster. One of the New Orleans slicksters. The sex in business. And let me tell you about this other story about sex in the business. Let me tell you one time I had this cat owned this record company called Loud Records. Steve Rifkin and all the boys, him and his friends and everybody, all the big top executives from Loud Records wanted to come down, see whether it was really true. All the stories about this cat Luke, all true. They wanted to see. So what I did is I said, y'all want to see? You really want to see? They came down to Miami and they said, we want to ride and roll out with you. I said, y'all can ride and roll out with me, no problem. That's not a problem. So before you know it, Steve Rifkin and all the girls. I said, let me get some of my stunners and get them in the car. So we rode around in the limo. I said, well, let me pick up some of my girls. They said, yeah, we want to see some of your girls. And I picked up some of the girls. So we proceeded to ride down the highway. I said, God damn it, let's get naked in this car. Steve backed up on the seat and said, whoa, it's finna go down like that up in this motherfucker. I said, yeah, it's finna go down like that. We ain't gotta go nowhere. He said, you sure you don't want to go to the hotel? No. We gonna do it right here. I said, well, it's time to have a pussy train. I want y'all to eat each other pussy right behind each other. Them girls lined up in that long ass motherfucking super stretch limo, and one girl laid down, started eating the other girl pussy, the other one started eating the other one from the back, and it was a big pussy train. And they started bumping pussies and eating pussies and all that shit. That motherfucker said, you the truth. God damn it, I'll have your contract in the motherfucking morning, cause it ain't no joke. You for real, you the motherfucker who they say you are. I say, you goddamn right. So I signed up a long-term deal with Loud Records. At that point, okay, let me tell you a little story about my girl Freaky Red. Being that we're still in this section right here, Freaky Red, something else. I mean, some people call her AKA Lady Luke or something like that. Hey, it was this guy, he's a record pool, owner of a record pool in Atlanta. And he just fell in love with Freaky Red. He loved the Freaky Red so much that it was just pathetic how he loved the Freaky Red. And what he did, he told me one day, he said, Luke, you know what? I'll drink her piss. Freaky Red. Because then what I told him, in order for him to say that, I said, man, Freaky Red, I'm gonna tell you, let me tell you about Freaky Red. Freaky Red loves pissing on men. If she can't piss on, this was a little story that I was telling him. This was really true. I was like, Freaky Red loves pissing on men. If she can't piss on you, she won't fuck you first, man. She likes pissing on people. And he said, Luke, I'll drink Freaky Red's piss. That's how I love her so much. I was like, okay. So it's crazy. Because this section here, once again, Keith Sweat is in the room. We're in Atlanta. So the guy comes into the room. He said, Luke, whatever you want me to do. And then I said, Red, meet my man right here. He says he'll do anything you want him to do. So I had already told Freaky Red, because Freaky Red is one of my main stunners, one of my main animals. Red said, okay, lay down on the ground, because Freaky Red kind of get a little aggressive with men sometimes. So she pushed him on his back, laid him down on the floor. Everybody knew what the joke was going to be, me, Keith. Everybody else, all the security, all the people in the room, we all knew what was going on, including Freaky Red. But the guy didn't know. But he had to just put his feet in his mouth earlier saying that he'll drink her piss. So what we did, laid him down on the ground, Red laid him down. Before you know it, she got up on top of him. She took her underwear off. She sat in his face. She put his ass all in his face and said, how you like this, nigga? And he was like, oh, I like it, I love it. And then she turned around and then she put a pussy in his face and started moving up and down on his face. And then she was like, nigga, you ready to drink this piss? Because the only way you'll get this pussy is you drink this piss. So what, before you know it, he was like, yeah, I'll drink your piss. I'll do anything you want, Red. So Red then began to give him a golden shower. She pissed on this man's face. I mean, the room, because outside it was cold and we had one of the windows open, and she pissed on this man. You could see smoke coming from the piss off his face. And he was just wiping it all on his face, and before you know it, he was like, I love you, Red. I love you. Ain't that some shit? Oh, Jack the Rapper. I gotta tell y'all about this story about Jack the Rapper. I remember one time, because Jack the Rapper was the all-time top black music convention. You go to Jack the Rapper, you could break a record. Everybody had to go to Jack the Rapper. Jack wasn't necessarily a rapper. Jack the Rapper, he had to let Jack the Rapper report. Everybody looked forward to showcasing their new artists. So one year in Atlanta, Georgia, I went to Jack the Rapper. This one, the big beef. Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg made his record. I made my record. And this is going to be the clash of the Titans. And so Jack the Rapper's where everybody come at. So I got on the motherfucking phone. I say, Jack, I called his motherfucking daughter. I called his daughter. I say, hey, look here. You know, Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg, and all of them coming down to Atlanta. And we coming there. And we know there's a convention going on, and we just want everything to be peaceful. She said everything is gonna be peaceful. What you mean? She was a little feisty bitch. Everything is gonna be peaceful. What you talking about, Luke? Everything is gonna be. And I said, look, I want to talk to Jack. I think you need to have me and Suge and Dre them have a sit down conference call or whatever, so we can make sure everybody's on the up and up, because they saying one thing, we saying one thing, and I don't want nothing to blow out of proportion. You don't need to have no conversation. We don't need to have no conversation. Jack don't need to talk to nobody. She talking all this slick with her shit. I said, okay, baby, you gonna leave it like that, huh? So what I did, I said, okay, let me call in my troops. And when I call in my troops, these cats are not nice cats. I can't call their names because I don't call them but so often. So the boys got the snake knives. And what did they do with the snake knives? I said, well, what y'all gonna do with the snake knives? Don't worry, we got it. They never let me know what they gonna do. My troops, they just say, you just go to the nigga and you say something to him, and we'll take it from there. So I said, no, you can't do this to Snoop Dogg. No. You say something to him and we'll take it from there. I said, no, I don't want y'all to kill him. So in the negotiate with them, don't kill these niggas. So the end of the negotiations, it ended up, well, we're just gonna go fuck their party up and fuck them up and beat them up. Okay, everybody got the steak knives. That's what they have in the jailhouse. Shanks. So we all rolled over to the Jack the Rapper, jumped out the truck, with the understanding that we just gonna go in there and mind our business. So we jumped out the truck, walked into the building. One nigga come up, y'all niggas came, what the fuck's up with y'all Miami niggas? Little that they know, in Atlanta, Georgia at the time, every Miami nigga in the world was in Atlanta selling their shit. So every nigga on the streets know that my crew was in town, because they know these niggas is gangsters, the top of the line gangsters from Miami. So all the gangsters who was doing their business, slinging their thing and taking that game from Miami to Atlanta, running that shit up there, them niggas all came out. And do you know, the hotel filled up with Miami niggas. We went in the hotel, and before you know it, the hotel, them niggas cut everybody but loose in that motherfucking hotel. You see Snoop Dogg and the Suge Knights, and they running out the hotel, they clean it. We running through the hotel, the people start throwing, the niggas from Miami start throwing the TVs over the balcony. They throwing the TVs, and TVs crashing, and they fuck this shit. Miami in the motherfucking house. Niggas start robbing niggas. We was running through motherfucking events going on. I said, oh Lord, they done fucked up Jack the Rapper. Them goddamn California niggas got on the airplane and jet that night, hauled ass. I left out the place, blood all over the place, but Lord knows in the behold, nobody got killed. They kept their promise. And I called the goons in, and I ain't had to call the goons out since. Called them, and that's what happened. Jack the Rapper ain't never been the same since. The following year, we had it in Orlando. And then they thought we was coming up there. That was too close to home. I said, no, we're not going to that one. And I think that Orlando trip, I heard all kind of things that California guys tore that one up. But after that one, being Big Suge Knight, we had little troops, and everything was good. And it was all gravy. Firepower, Jack the Rapper. So let me tell y'all about these freak shows and these peep shows and the celebrities that was on the peep shows and how they got on the peep show. Who can I start off with? Let me see. Jay-Z. Uh-oh. Everybody sitting there say, oh shit. Yeah, Jay-Z was on the Peep Show. Yep. He was on the Peep Show. Let me tell you before I tell you about Jay-Z. I created the Peep Show way before. The Peep Show was out before Uncut, maybe 10 years. Not 10, but about 7 years. What I wanted to do is I went to BET and I said, hey, y'all got this little pay-per-view network. I think I got a good idea. Maybe we could put some Uncut videos on there and we can show some freaky shit and put the videos, because everybody was doing an explicit version of their video. Some shit that we started again. So I said, okay, first one, Peep Show, Jay-Z. I said, let me go do Jay-Z. This was before Jay-Z became big. He was a nice young kid, just coming up. Got his first record out, single was doing good, just getting ready to put his album out, get ready to pop off and do good. Young kid, I remember Jay-Z. Jay-Z used to roll with Biggie, and Jay-Z was one of the kids who used to be in the crew. And Biggie said, man, you see that nigga right there? That nigga gonna be all right one day, Luke. That nigga gonna be all right. And you know one thing about me, I always gave prop to the jits who always hung around, the top rapper, who's waiting their turn. And he was one of them cats who was waiting his turn, sucking in the knowledge and everything. When I did the show wasn't because he was big. So Jay was sitting there, young guy, fresh out the box. You could tell, young rapper, he ain't got no hair on his motherfucking face. He got a nice little chain on, you know what I'm saying? And he saw the shit going on and he sat down on the couch. I said, man, hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? He was talking, and so I'm interviewing him. And so I had 2 bitches on one side and 2 bitches on another side. So my thing in doing the Peep Shows, I be doing them interviews, and then I be seeing, the expression on the nigga's faces. I be talking to a nigga, asking him questions, but it's a whole orgy going on around him and shit. So these bitches was eating each other pussy on the side over there, on one side of him, and they was eating pussy on the other side. I was like, so what's up, dog? How you feeling, man? How you feeling about your career and everything? And it's about ready to pop off. He was like, oh, yeah. He couldn't even focus on what I was talking about. He was saying yeah to everything in the world, but he was looking at these hoes eat pussy. I know Jay ain't never seen no shit like that there. So he's sitting there, goddamn Jay-Z sitting there looking at him. He said, God damn it, dog, you out of control. I was like, yeah, baby, you play with these hoes? He was like, no, I got a wifey at home, man. He just kept saying, I got a wifey. I can't, no, I got my wifey, man, my wifey. So one of the bitches came up, they was eating pussy. This bitch was feeling so good, she was leaning back, and she leaned on his shoulder, and she was like, oh, this feel good, oh, baby, this feel good. Me and Jay looked down at this motherfucker. We said, God damn it, what this bitch doing to this hoe? I said, come up for air for a minute, baby. She came up for air, and the bitch had all this blood all over her face. I say, at the spur of the moment, before I said, do you know what's on your face? I said, how that pussy tastes? She said, it tastes good, baby. Because keep in mind, she don't know this bitch period on. She think it's them pussy juices all over her face. So the camera panned on her. I said, make sure you get all this pussy juice on her. And that motherfucking Jay-Z fell out at that time. He said, God damn it, you the real truth. You the real motherfucking truth. He ain't looked back since. Y'all know the end of that story there. So then here's another one on the Peep Show. Another story, Biggie Smalls. Biggie and Tupac. Peep Show. God damn it, they say the big rivalry going on. Everybody ready to kill each other. They ready to fight like a motherfucker. I said, God damn it, the Peep Show, we got to go get the story, baby. I felt like I was Walter motherfucking Concrack. I'm going to the heat of the battle. So before I take Biggie, I got to take Pac. Pac just gets out of jail and everything. I said, God damn it, I'm going to take this nigga. I'm going to Vegas. I'm going right into the motherfucking Lions Den. Suge Knight. And everything. Now, it was a big old thing with me and Suge Knight. For a minute there, old Luke and Suge about to fight because Luke say this about Dre and all this and everything. Suge got beef for me. I got beef for him. All this here going on too. Gangster niggas. So everybody in the world, even the producers, all the people at BET say, you going down there to tape Tupac at Suge Knight's club in Vegas? I said, you goddamn right, I'm a real nigga. Suge is a real nigga too. Real niggas know real niggas. I said, man and man, cool. They say, I don't believe it. I said, oh, we straight. So everybody nervous. They just know we finna go up in there and get killed. Meanwhile, I had my young new rapper with me, fresh out of jail. Goddamn rapper was Trick motherfucking Daddy. I say Trick because at the time I was taking Trick all around. So I want you to introduce you to this game. Yeah, I'm taking him everywhere. So I want you to meet motherfucking Tupac while you go. A legendary rapper, because if you ever gonna be a legendary rapper, you need to meet legendary niggas, and you need to know what that type of game this is. So me and Trick, we end up going to Vegas. Me, Trick, and Shane, and the crew. Everybody nerved the fuck out. Don't think we ain't go up in that motherfucking packing. Oh yes, we did. We had guns for days. Guns in the boots, guns in the shoes, guns in the bag, guns in where the cameras at. We had guns all over. So if some shit really go down, goddamn it, we gonna fire our way out this motherfucker here. So we goes up in this motherfucker and we see Tupac. We go to the club. He on full. He got his Hennessy bottle going. I said, God damn it, Pac, I need to interview you, baby, about this motherfucking beef between you and Bad Boy and Biggie Smalls. And Pac got on the motherfucking shit. Say, God damn it, fuck Biggie. Biggie ain't shit. I fucked his wife. I got his child. I got pictures of the child and all the niggas behind Pac talking this shit. And I said, Pac, God damn it, Pac, you on fire, baby. Man, I just got out of jail. I wrote so many motherfucking songs, dude. I just came up for air just to do this interview with you, baby. Because I wanted to be known on this motherfucker. I'm a real nigga like you. I'm a real nigga. It's all on the Peep Show. I'm a real nigga. I don't listen. There was a lot of other stuff Pac was saying on there, but they cut it out. Pac said, I fucked this one, I fucked that one. I got the babies, I got the pictures. Pac was just like Jay-Z. Pac used to hang out with Digital Underground. He used to go on stage, talk shit. And if we on the road, he'll end up in my room. We be up in there, and I have all the bitches running around. Be young fella just sucking in the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So he was just like Jay, hanging around with the crew. So then I said, Pac, y'all got to squash this shit, baby. Nah, fuck that shit. He was on fire. He was just, everybody was amping him on. If you ever seen one of them boxers coming in the ring where you got 20 niggas behind them saying, yeah, nigga, go kill that nigga, you the man, you the greatest, baby, you the greatest. That's what Pac had around him. A whole bunch of amping up motherfucking niggas. So I say, Suge Knight, I want to interview you. No, I can't get on camera. No, baby, I can't get on camera. So then I said, Pac, I got to go get Biggie. Now, I'm going to have to go interview Biggie. And I pulled him to the side. I said, nah, look, y'all need to cool this shit here off here. Now, this is all right for now, but don't let this shit go no farther than this. No problem, no problem. Right then, I know Pac wasn't really in control of his old situation. There was a lot of amplers around him. Before that, I saw we end up out of the motherfucking club. We backed up out of that motherfucker. Pac got on stage, it got rowdy, and they started throwing up the signs and the gang signs and shit, and they started riling in the club. So we backed up on out and said, okay, well, we got what we got. We need to get up on out of there because we stay up in here any longer. We might have to use these motherfucking pistols up in here. So we end up leaving out the motherfucking club and say, damn it, all right. We got that motherfucking shot there. So then I went. I say, now I got to go interview Biggie. So then we end up in New York. We got to go get Biggie. So I took the camera and the tape and said, Biggie, I need you to look at something else. This is what Pac had to say. Biggie looked at it, looked at me. He said, I ain't got nothing but love for that man. I don't mean that man no harm. I ain't got nothing but love for that man. Biggie, this nigga just said all this here. Pac just said all this here. He said, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. I love that man. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about dude. I said, Biggie, people gonna probably try to label you as a coward. He said, man, if they do that, man, I still ain't got nothing but love. I ain't getting in no beef with that man, because I don't know what that man talking about. It ain't go down like that. Yada, yada, yada. He family to me. He always be family. Biggie to this day never said anything bad about Pac. We was up in the club, in the elements, liquor drinking, everything pouring. Biggie had his crew around him, Junior Mafia, everybody. He could have sat right there, and he could have went on and said, yeah, this nigga this nigga that. He said in front of all them people, I ain't got nothing but love for that man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that man there. And that was that. We don't know who did who, what did who, what the who. But Biggie never said anything about Pac. Oh, celebrities, crazy celebrities. Cisco, let me see your thong. Cisco was a little funny looking guy. I like the Cisco. But Cisco was another one who got hooked up with one of the loop dancers. Cisco don't do it. But Cisco wanted to be a little sneaky guy. He was a little sneaky, little shorty, little sneaky one. What did Cisco do and why was he so sneaky? One day, we were doing a show in this one city. And I was looking for the dancers. And I was going by rooms, just checking rooms, fucking with people after the show. We was on the show with Cisco and all of them. And I say, boy, these young niggas is in this hotel. They gonna get caught by these dancing girls and they gonna get their life changed. So I went by one room. I said, what room is Gloria in? They say, hey, go to room number. I said, they say, Gloria's up in there with this little singing boy from Drew Hill. So I knew Drew Hill. They was on the same label. We was on the same label. So I went over there. I said, I'm gonna scare this nigga to fucking death. So I went in that motherfucker. I banged on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Who the fuck you in there with? Boom, 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 boom. And now I had a key. You know, I have a key to everybody's room. So I stuck the key in. So, boom, bust in the room. He was on his motherfucking knees. And Gloria was in a position in the bed with no clothes on. I said, well, who the fuck is this? What you doing? What's going on up in here? I don't know. He looked at me like, and then I looked at him like I was finna kill him. And I just bust out laughing. I said, yo, fella, don't get caught up in the pussy trap. And then I closed the door, went back to my room, started laughing. That was it. Cisco. But I was proud because at the point, because I had, you know, I thought he was a little shaky. But I know when he was in there with Gloria, he wasn't shaky. But, you know, Gloria do carry them dildos and shit, so we don't know whether she was trying something. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but something was going on up in that room now. Let's put it that way. We'll leave that one like that. Celebrities, world famous, world renowned. This man, Muhammad Ali. I wonder what you saying. How the fuck did he segue into Muhammad Ali after all that Muhammad Ali? That's my motherfucking friend. I love Muhammad Ali to death. Boy, that's the greatest goddamn boxer on earth. I saw the Muhammad Ali story. Before I saw the story, I didn't understand because I saw Ali one day. We was at a dinner for a fundraiser. I didn't know he knew me. I didn't know he knew of me. All I knew is he had some fine ass motherfucking daughters. I love his motherfucking daughters to death to this day right now. If you ever leave your husband, baby, I'll get with you. But that mother, Ali bugged me out one day. We was at a dinner, fundraiser. Ali was shaking, you know, with the pockets and everything. And he said, young fella, come here. Come here, young fella. You know, just imagine Ali doing the shaking, and I'm looking, and I'm sitting at this big table, and he said, come over here, young fella. I need to talk to you. You sit right here. Ali leaned it over to me and said, young fella, where them motherfucking women at? I said, no, Mr. Ali, you don't want the women. He said, where the girls at? Take me to see the girl. I said, no. I'm not going to be responsible for you getting these motherfucking animals. These animals get a hold of you, Muhammad Ali. He said, I can still fight like a butterfly. And I still sting like a bee, baby. Don't let this shaking get all mixed up. I still handle my business. I said, no way. I'm mad. That shit fucked me all up. Muhammad Ali asked me for the motherfucking girls. I said, I ain't nowhere in the world I'd do that to Ali. If he got Parkinson right now, he'll have a motherfucking heart attack. Just imagine the Luke girls freaking red getting a hold of Muhammad Ali. Nowhere in the world. Then I went and saw the movie and then shit. Ali was out of control. Ali could have fucking took on them motherfuckers. Ali had more motherfucking women, more wives than any motherfucking body. That law allowed. Real Muslim. He had all 7 of his people. Jesus Christ. My man. Muhammad Ali. Don't you just love him? Now it's time for me to tell y'all something about some of the stars and some of the big time entertainers that used to come to the club. Luke's Miami Beach. Man, we had all kinds of stars that came up in that motherfucker. We had Robert De Niro come up in that motherfucker. Eddie Murphy used to come up. Let me tell you about Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro was a motherfucker. You know Robert De Niro used to come in the motherfucking club, sneak in there, and sit in the corner. And Robert De Niro loved them black motherfucking bitches. He had my waitress, this one waitress, I think her name was Frida. He had Frida up in that motherfucker every time Robert De Niro would come up in there. He loved that motherfucker. She was an old weird bitch. Fine motherfucker with purple hair. She'd come there and work all, but that bitch was so goddamn fine. I kept some fine waitresses in that motherfucker. Robert's coming there, he just say, I like to look at these black motherfuckers. These black girls, I love them. I can't do nothing. So man, he flew Frida all over the goddamn place. He was flying everywhere in the world. I said, well, what you doing? What is he doing with you? She said, you can only imagine what he's doing with me. I said, please don't tell me. You know, in that same club, we had everybody come up in there. One motherfucker that wouldn't come up in the motherfucking club was that goddamn Michael Jordan. And that kind of pissed me off at the time. I didn't know Michael at the time. Michael would come to town, play in the game. Everybody, Scottie Pippen, you name it. Horace Grant, all the boys come up in the club. They play the Heat, beat us up and shit. And Michael Jordan pissed me off because he used to go to the goddamn white clubs. And I said, why this nigga don't come to the club, John? John Sally. Man, Mike like going to the white clubs. You scared? That motherfucker had me so motherfucking hot about that shit. But you know, you have celebrities like that. Some of them come in, patronize black clubs, and some of them be scared to go into black clubs. But, you know, Mikey's cool right now. I'm gonna go take his motherfucking money on the golf course in the morning. But it's all right. Pussy can't keep you out of bad situations now. You know, pussy can keep you out of jail too now. I know pussy can get you in a lot of trouble, but pussy can keep you out of jail too, because pussy kept me out of jail quite a few times. Let me tell you this one story here. Mike Tyson, my motherfucking nigga. You know I fuck with the craziest niggas and the worst niggas in the world, but Mike was my nigga. I love Mike to death. If I'm in town and Mike in town, if I'm doing a concert, show, party, whatever, Mike will make it his business to be there. Mike will be there before I get there. This how much this nigga love me. Mike will be at the venue. They will call me. I was supposed to be at the venue till 1 o'clock at night in the morning. Mike will be at the venue at 10 o'clock. I'm waiting for my nigga. Where Luke at? My nigga. I wish I should have been Mike's manager. And Mike I really wanted to be Mike, man, but I didn't know how to it was just too crazy. But let me tell you this one story about me and Mike. This is a true story, just like all the other stories. It's true stories. I don't tell no motherfucking lies. Mike, now y'all remember this. Mike got caught with the rape charge. Remember that? Indiana. This is the story that they didn't know about. Me and Mike was in Indiana, actually, that time. I was there with him. Yes, I was. I went up to Indiana Expo. It was a Black Expo weekend, and I went there. I had to go speak on a panel, a hip-hop panel, and Mike was speaking on a panel, and Mike was doing some other things. So, you know, if you ever been to Indiana Expo, you know it's in the Hoosier Dome, and you got all these different rooms going on, all this stuff out there, people, you know, selling stuff, and you go and speaking to a whole group here, and in one room, and there's another room speaking to a whole bunch of other people. So me and motherfucker Mike crossed each other in the hallway. I never knew Mike was there. So I saw Mike, yo, what's up, baby? How you doing? Oh, man, shit, I know he from the motherfucking party now. Mike, yeah, God damn it, I got to do this and I got to do that. So then I saw Mike, you know, with these bitches and shit and all the girls around and all that. And then they told me after, they was like, these are the girls in the pageant. And I said, oh, okay. And all the girls was real friendly and everything. And Mike was, you know, friendly with the girls. You know, Mike, you know, the girls was friendly with Mike too. Mike was up in the room and the girls, and Mike tell a bitch what, hey, look here, y'all want to hang out, girls? And the girls was like, yeah, we want to hang out, Mike, and all that there. So then eventually me and Mike went to different rooms. I had to go speak at a hip hop panel, and he went to another room. And it was just for that brief moment. The girls were saying that, yeah, we want to kick it with y'all. So we had made plans. Say, yep, we're going to get together that night after we do everything that we got to do. We're going to go out to the clubs and everything. So not knowing, me done forgot that I was flying this bitch in from Houston. I flew this girl in. I had to, because I didn't know what the expo was going to be about. I'm like, Indiana, I ain't got no bitches in Indiana. There's some bitches in Indiana, and them bitches was flying in from goddamn Chicago and all over. I ain't know that many hoes was there, so I'm seeing all these bitches, and I said, oh shit, I got me a bitch coming into Indiana. So she was coming from Houston, and she flew into that motherfucker. She came into the hotel room, came up in there, left the key for her, going on in the room, baby, when you get in there. This bitch so motherfucking fine. Let me tell you, when I tell you this motherfucker got legs, ass, everything, titties, the whole package. This bitch ain't no dime piece, she's a quarter piece. So she come up in that motherfucker, I say, oh Lord. Now I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Mike say, hey man, you ready, man, you ready? And the girl I was like, hey baby, let's go out. We're gonna hang out with Mike. He gonna come by later on the night, and then we're gonna go out to some clubs, and then we come back to the room and everything. She was like, I don't know, I don't really wanna go out nowhere. So then Mike kept calling, he said, I'm on the way, I'll be there in 5 minutes. So little that I know, I'm thinking I'm getting ready to go out. I said, God damn it, we from the road, baby. Like that. She said, okay, let me get dressed. And then she went into the bathroom. She was in the bathroom for a little while. I said, okay, all right. Yeah, Mike, I'll be down there in a minute, baby. She came out of the bathroom with a motherfucking lace outfit, with a motherfucking toothpick up her ass, and she said, let me tell you like this. One of them little toothpick goddamn underwear outfits, whatever the fuck you want to call it. She said, you gonna leave all this woman to go hang out with Mike Tyson? I looked at that motherfucker, I said, no way, baby. Ain't no motherfucking way. She was shining like goddamn it. This motherfucker looked like a goddamn candied motherfucking yam. She was shining so much. I said, oh no, baby, there's no way in the world I can leave all this here motherfucking woman, because there ain't nothing in this motherfucking club that can match to this right here. Hell no. So I called Mike on the phone. I said, Mike, I can't go. It's a serious emergency going on up in this motherfucker. I think y'all better go. And she was like, that's right, Mike, I think you better go. And he started laughing on the phone. I said, yeah, I got to take care of this motherfucking business up in here, baby. And so Mike ended up going. I ended up jumping in this pussy like I ain't never jumped in no pussy in my life. Before you know it, next morning, get ready to go to the next event. So I called Mike up, but Mike don't answer. Called Mike Hotel. Oh, Mr. Tyson, he checked out early this morning. Went back to sleep, woke back up, on the news. Mike Tyson is looking for this girl, say she was raped and all that there. And so it was a double thing going on with me. One, I knew if I was in that car, I could have stopped whatever happened, and I could have been a legitimate witness. Or if I saw something going on and I saw this bitch wasn't trying to be down with the program, I would have stopped and I'd have put the bitch out the car. Because that's what kind of nigga I am to my boys. The other thing dawned on me was that if I was in that car and that shit went down, they'd have put that shit on me, because Mike worth a lot more money than I am. Even at that time, Mike worked. I said, boy, Don King would have tricked that shit up and had me fucking the bitch, or me put the bitch on Mike and everything. They had my motherfucking ass in the Indiana incarceration camp. So then at the end of the day, I said, shit, my dog gonna get out of it. Little I know, they put him in jail. Probably one of the saddest days of my life, because I felt like I probably could have avoided that shit. But pussy did save me at that time. Pussy did save me. Ray Lewis. Here's another situation where pussy saved me again. Ain't nobody know about this story here. It's one of them hidden stories people don't know nothing about. Everybody know about the big story. Ray Lewis was out there, and everybody think Ray Lewis got away with murder, and the big Atlanta Super Bowl brawl outside of the nightclub. Ray Lewis stabbed these men and stabbed them and killed one of the men. The man this and that. He goes on trial. Ray goes to jail. Everything. Here's the real story. or what happened. And it wasn't just any kind of pussy that saved me. It was actually my fiance, my woman. Obviously, she's a woman. She got one. She saved me. Here's the story that happened. Ray came to the door. We all were staying in the Governor's Terrace. That's what they call it, Governor's Terrace on Peach Street in Atlanta, right across the street from the Fox. So Ray was staying upstairs and I was staying downstairs. Ray had to go to the ball that night. He had to go to the NFL players ball that night. It was on a Saturday night, Sunday morning. Ray said, yeah, I'm going to the ball. When I go to the ball, dog, we gonna go out because I gotta hang out with you, baby. I gotta hang out. I had just came into town. Me and my fiance, we was there for a nice little weekend. Went to school in Atlanta, so she was gonna end up hooking up with some other girls and we all gonna go out. So we say, okay. So Ray came. It fucked me up. She was gonna go with her girls and I was gonna go, with Ray and the boys. So Ray comes knocking on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. Hey, baby, you ready to go, baby? I said, no. How it happened? He knocked on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Luke, baby, let's go, baby. So my fiance answered the door. Ray said, hey, baby, how you doing? It's Luke. If you know my fiance, she ain't like nobody calling her baby or none of that kind of shit. She ain't play like that. She was like, hold on, first of all, I'm not your baby, sir. And who are you? I'm Ray Lewis. She said, you hold on right here outside the door. Some man here looking like a pimp, dressed up, say he's Ray Lewis and he's here for you. I said, I'm so embarrassed. I said, Ray. I said, hey, baby, that's Ray. That's my friend there. That's Ray Lewis there. So Ray came in with a mink hat on, a mink coat all the way down to his motherfucking ankles. Ray had a suit on. Ray was dressed sharp as Skeeter motherfucking Peter. I said, boy, I ain't never seen a mink coat this long in my motherfucking life. He had the fur going. And now I'm looking at my old lady. I said, boy, she don't like this shit here. Then she decide, so this who you going out with? I said, Ray, hold on. When I heard this who you going out with, I was like, oh shit. I said, Ray, I'll be downstairs in a minute, baby. Let me just holler at my old lady right here for a second. Come on, baby, let's go. It's time for us to go. We need to ride, baby. Let's get this thing cracking. I said, I'll be down there stairs in a minute, Ray. She said, this who you finna go with? See, I told you I wasn't coming down here for you to be doing all this and hanging out with these niggas and all this here and this wild shit. This man just came to the door. I said, no, baby, that's Ray Lewis. That's how them football players dress. They dress up like that, sweetheart. I said, he got plenty of money. He got mink coats. It's cold out there. He ain't no pimp. She swore me up and down Ray was a pimp. I said, Ray is not a pimp. That man is a motherfucking superstar football player. He going to Hawaii when he leave this motherfucker here. So she got mad. Fuck it. If you go out with him, I'm going home. I said, hold on. Ray, I can't go, dog. I meet y'all to the club. Meet? You gonna meet? Okay. Fuck that. She then took off. And I'm playing tough man. She ain't my fiance yet. I'm playing. Well, goddamn it, if you gonna go home, then go home. She then, this motherfucker, when I tell you she went home, she went home. She got to the airport. Well, I'm at the motherfucking airport right now, so where I'm at. And if you go out with this motherfucker, my punk ass didn't go nowhere. Okay, I'm not going, and goddamn it, so I'm saying in my head, now if I go out, she gonna know if I'm lying. She gonna go home, she gonna get on the phone, call back to the room to see if I left. So I got to be here to answer this motherfucking phone, so I stayed there. Ray, I'm not going. Ray and the boys went out to the club that night. Little did we all know, the next morning when we woke up, Ray called me up. Luke, some shit happened at the club. What happened, Ray? Man, some shit happened at the club. What happened, Ray? So I'm looking at the news. Man gets killed at the club, stabbing, yada, yada, yada. So Ray then tells me, Luke, I said, Ray, what happened? Man, these niggas came up to the car and they started talking shit. We was in the alley, walking down the alley with this chick and everybody. These niggas started talking shit. Before you know it, one thing led to another thing. These niggas followed us down the street. And then we jumped out the car and all the boys, so we started fighting and niggas just started dropping. Ray, did the police talk to you? He said, yeah, the police been over here, they left. He said, I told him I'm on my way to catch the plane to go to Honolulu. I say, well, did you miss your flight or you catch your flight? He said, I missed my flight to talk to the police. I said, you might need to, you call your lawyer. No, they told me I ain't need no lawyer. I said, if they talk to you, they 9 times out of 10, they gonna come back and talk to you again. I say, is that everything happened? He said, yeah, that's all. He said, I ain't see what happened. So Ray ended up calling me back. Luke, man, the police at the door again. I said, Ray, what they asking for? Before you know it, Ray was in jail. What ended up happening? Ray ended up getting out of jail. That's why I defended him to the fullest on court TV and everywhere else. They were scared to call me as a witness because I told them, if y'all do call me, I already know. A lot of other things happened I can't mention on this autobiography here. Maybe sometime later on down the line. But make a long story short, Ray didn't do anything. A woman, pussy, did save me. The love of pussy did save me, because if I'd have been in that car with Ray them and the boys, 9 times out of 10, I would have been on trial along with everybody else who was on trial in the car. Because I got them show would have probably put me 2 in the motherfucker. Trust me. If we got out to fight, we all, when the rules is, ghetto rule number 1, Liberty City rule number 1, one fight, we all fight. So I would have definitely been in the car, probably been the only one locked up in jail. So pussy and the love of pussy did save my life again. You know, I'm a fortunate guy, you know, because, you know, one thing about hip-hop, you know, hip-hop is like this, you know, a lot of athletes, you know, like hanging out with rappers, and a lot of athletes like hanging out with me, you know, obviously, because I have all the girls, and all the girls hang out with me. But at the same time, you know, I know a lot of athletes, and, you know, they look up to me as a father figure and everything like that, and I talk to them. You know, I know all the crazy ones. I only fuck with the crazy ones. You know, niggas like Glenn Robinson, niggas like Big Dog. Well, Big Dog and Glenn Robinson, same thing. Niggas like Big Dog, niggas like Charles Oakley, you know, Steve Smith, all the rough house niggas, Sam Cassell, people like that. You know, Willie Burton and everybody. I mean, I fuck with the thugged out niggas. You know, Winston Moss, Jerome Brown, you know, all kinds of cats like that. But this, you know, people had a tendency of, you know, thinking about my relationship with these ball players, and they didn't understand it. You know, and so basically my relationship was, like I say, I was more like a father figure to them cats. And once upon a time, you know, I'm gonna tell you this one story. I'm gonna tell you a couple of stories. One story was when I met Glenn Robinson, Big Dog. You know, one day, you know, we was up in Atlanta Freaknik. They used to have Freaknik back in the days, and so I was up in Freaknik, and you know, Dr. Tucker, you know, he's an agent, you know, a friend of mine, you know, Steve Smith, you know, all of us in one little crew, you know, Doc, real good, man. He was Magic Johnson agent, Isaiah Thomas agent, you know. He was actually the first agent, you know, even with Big Dog, you know, to ask for $100 million. He the one started all that. So when he was trying to get Big Dog, Glenn Robinson, you know, we was up at Freaknik, and what happened, man, there was some crazy shit that went on. You know, and we hooked up with Dog, and Dog said, man, I want to hang out with you, Dog, and everything like that. So we hung out, and, you know, I started vibing with him and everything, and, you know, told him, you know, hey, look here, man, you know, Doc good people, you know, it's all right. So Glenn, just like a whole lot of other athletes, you know, they wanted to be introduced to that freaky shit. It's like, yo, man, I'm hanging out with Uncle Luke. He on the phone calling niggas up. It's like, yo, dog, I'm rolling with Luke. We down here Freaknik ATL, baby. We getting it on and all that. I say, well, let me, man, hook me up with some of the hoes. I was like, okay, dog, you know, since you family, you with us, you rolling with us, you know, you down with Doc and everything. So I'm like, yo, let me see what I can work out. Now, you know, in Atlanta, Freaknik, every freak and his mama is out in that motherfucker there. So once again, one of my dancers, Miss Carla Graham, striking again. So I already knew Carla was the type of girl, you know, that she looking for, you know, niggas to come up and everything. So Carla, I said, all right. You know, I had a couple other chicks in the room and everything. So what we did was, okay, after the show, we gonna go to the hotel, man. We just gonna wild out. So I pointed Carla at this motherfucker, because I already know Carla was looking for a type of nigga to come up. But then I gave Dog the warning, dog, this is a piece of pussy. Don't get caught up with it. You know, and what I used to do with these cats, I used to tell them, and I wanted to expose them to certain types of women. You know, like NBA, NFL, they have these fucking little training camps and the little training manuals where they take niggas to these little retreats and say, don't mess with this kind of girl, don't mess with that kind of guy. See, they do that in the NBA and NFL with the, you know, the up and coming stars. But what I do is I do it firsthand. I let them see the animals firsthand, let them taste and feel the animals firsthand, and then throw them in the garbage. You know, so I was vibing with this nigga. So I said, come on, man, let's go to the hotel with these hoes. So now I'm like, I like this nigga, this young nigga here. I gotta expose you to these bitches, dog. I can't have you get caught up with the bullshit. I like you. And Dr. Tucker said, God damn it, let's go, Luke. So we went up to the hotel room. We were staying at the goddamn Swiss. And we had the big jacuzzi, big suite and everything. Jacuzzi on one end, another one on the other end. And we going upstairs, and I said, this a job for Carla, one of my dancers. Carla, meet Dog. Say he gonna be the first pick. All I had to do was say, this nigga gonna be the first pick in the NBA draft. Her eyes, you could just see the dollar signs come up in this bitch face here. Face, eyes, everything, ching ching. She gonna rock his world the same way she did another motherfucker, same way she did Willie. So Carla went up in there and Carla just started muscling the other hoes out the way. I said, no, this is an orgy here. So I had my hoes and about 3 other brand new bitches, you know, because you gotta get some brand new bitches, you know, when you go to Freaknik. Every time, for instance, some brand new bitches. So Freaknik, I got about 4 motherfuckers in the room. We just wilding out. I got the bitches naked. We drinking. We partying. Dr. Tucker, the agent, he just laying on the couch. He ain't touching nothing. Doc just overseeing the whole shit, you know, like he was an overseer, you know. So goddamn it, here we go. Big Dog got Carla. Carla got Big Dog. So we got one hoe eating the other hoe pussy and another hoe eating the other hoe pussy. I'm in the jacuzzi and the hoes eating pussy and they sucking dicks and they fucking and everything. Big Dog, Carla then ease Big Dog from out of his jacuzzi. I said, baby, you all right? He in there with motherfucking hoes standing up over him. They eating each other pussy and he going and he looking. I said, don't you eat no pussy now. Don't do that. They let them hoes do what they do. So he said, no, I got you, Luke. I got you, baby. So all the time, Carla had a plan to try to get this motherfucker alone. So then we all end up in the bed together. Dog got 2 girls on his side, big ass bed. I ain't never been no motherfucking bed that big in my life. Dog got 2 bitches over there. He fucking and they sucking, and I got 2 bitches on my side of the bed. So before you know it, I'm fucking, and Big Dog ends up on the floor with Carla. And he fucking Carla. Carla then pushed the other hoe out the way. So he's fucking Carla. Before you know it, Carla then eased Dog in the closet. So I look over there. I said, where the fuck they didn't go? And they went from the floor to the closet. This motherfucker is in there fucking the shit out of Carla. Carla going on with her regular program. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. And the Big Dog in there, he ain't saying nothing. I said, good. If nigga don't say nothing, that means he ain't falling into that pussy trap. Because that's what it is. It's a pussy trap. And that's what I try to expose these young niggas to. So Big Dog fucking her and fucking her. So then I open up the closet door and say, what y'all doing up in here? Dog said, I'm fucking her. And he got her bent up on the wall. I'm talking about the closet. This nigga is about 6'8". She about 6 foot. And they fucking in this closet. I don't know how small the closet is, but the bitch was small. He fucking her all over the closet, pick her up, take her out of the closet, fucks her again on the couch, fucks her on the bed, fuck her on the thing, fuck her on the wall. He fucking her all over the motherfucking place. I say, that's my motherfucking nigga. I say, okay, now, this was the test to find out what he was really gonna catch feelings. I say, okay, dog, let's go, baby. Doc, wake up. We gonna go get some more bitches. We gotta go another round. Dog left that bitch sitting right there. I said, that's my nigga. I like this nigga to this day right now. That nigga my motherfucking friend, because he did not get caught in the pussy trap. And like I say, all my boys, I don't let them get caught in the pussy trap. Because the pussy trap can be deadly and it can cost a lot of money. It can cost you a lot of money, the pussy trap. There's some funny shit here, right? Another motherfucking NFL superstar, man. LeVar Arrington. That's another one of my niggas, though. Another crazy motherfucker. Like I say, LeVar Arrington is one of my motherfucking dogs. And I love LeVar like a motherfucking, I love him like a brother, because that nigga is he down for the cause. So let me say this here. One day, we was at not Freaknik, but we was at Daytona Beach. Black college spring break. You know where all the freaks is out there, Black college spring break. So LeVar, they introduced me. They say, see this young nigga right here, he gonna be the first nigga picked in the draft. He said, dog, I always wanted to roll with you, baby. So I said, you can roll with me, come on. So he got in the motherfucking bus. We had the tour bus out there, bus all wrapped up, and now, when we roll on the tour bus be like a big old pussy machine. Every freaking neighbor mammy want to get on that motherfucking bus. It ain't no question about what's going on in the motherfucking tour bus, because once that bitch be rapping, we roll down the street, it's like get on the motherfucking bus and take your motherfucking drawers off, because you gonna suck and you gonna get fucked. So I said, baby, you ready to roll with us? We gonna go ride out. Fuck everything that move on this beach for the next 3 days. He said, God damn it, I'm with you, baby. So we got in the motherfucking bus. Just to show us we crunked that motherfucker up before we crunked the bus up too goddamn quick. Hoes was coming on out the hotel, and it was like, I want to ride with you, Luke. I want to ride with you. This really felt like a sacrifice weekend, but I wasn't about to call no sacrifice weekend with these young fellas on this bus here. So I said, come on, baby, y'all get on in the bus. Before you know it, that motherfucking bus had bitches all up undid in the bunks, because the bus got like 12 bunks and it got this big room in the back. Bitches all up under the bunks, I say, all you bitches got to get naked. So LeVar running around there, he said, God damn it, man, this shit is for real. I said, yeah, baby. And I said, look here, baby, suck his motherfucking dick. So the bitch started sucking the dick. I said, look, you help her out. And she started sucking it, and LeVar back there fucking up. Look, use your condom, young fella, use your condom. So we fucking, and then we go get to the club. Okay, we stopped. They stopped fucking. Then they got off the motherfucking bus. Then they got up in the motherfucking club. And now LeVar looked like he was catching feelings. I said, hold on, baby. I ain't had to give him the whole speech because we was moving a little too motherfucking fast. I said, hold on. Don't start falling in love with these motherfucking hoes, because these are animals. You don't want to fall in love with the animals. Because LeVar had one of them, he was hugged up with her. I said, oh no, don't ever do that. If you ever see your boys hugged up with an animal, oh no, stop him right there, because now ain't about to catch feeling. Because what you never do with one of them animals is you never make them feel like they wifey material. So I'm like, LeVar, hold on. Because I saw the girl kissing him all on the neck. I said, this is an animal. She had been sucking dicks and fucking eating pussy the whole night. And he was hugging her up and she was kissing him all on the neck. Before, looked like she was about to kiss him in the mouth. I said, stop. Don't you do that. Don't you do that to my motherfucking road dog. And then I had to show him we got back on the bus, and that bitch was the first victim. I said, bitch, let me tell you. I said, and so I had to tell him, I said, let me let you see what the fuck you dealing with right here. Just like a little vampire right here. And then I put them hoes on her. And he saw what she was really made of, because for a brief moment, I think she had him. She had LeVar going for a brief moment, and at that point, he became one of us. Crazy motherfucker, full 360 degree. You know what them hoes is really all about. That was my man. That was my little story about LeVar. He been fucking ever since. I heard him fucking one of them other girls. I ain't gonna tell about what I heard about that one, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's for the next book. I heard he fucked her in the ass. They say she like it in the ass. I ain't gonna say who that is, but I'm gonna leave that one alone now. Yep, I know. Serve back and forwards. Fault, double fault. Here we go. This section is brought to you by University of Miami. Which University of Miami? It could be actually University of Michigan, or it could be University of Miami. So, Florida. Or it could be University of Miami of Ohio. So who knows what University of Miami I'm talking about? In this section, long awaited. A lot of people just, a lot of reporters. I gotta tell you, these reporters, they always come to me and say, Luke, we want you to confess that you paid the football players to play. Back in the 80s when they won all those national championships, you were behind their motivation of going out. It was a big pay-per-play scandal. You started the pay-for-play. Yes, what you did, you made them go and get sacks and you paid them. You paid them for touchdowns. You paid them to knock people out of the game. You paid them to hurt Klinger. You paid them to hurt Tim Brown. You paid to knock them out of the game. You paid for big hits. You paid for sacks. You paid for touchdowns. You paid for all that at the University of Miami. Whether it was Miami of Ohio, Miami of Miami, University of Michigan, the $365,000 question that they've always been wanting me to answer. You goddamn right I paid them. I paid them for every motherfucking thing they did. You know why? Because the NCAA wasn't paying them a motherfucking thing. Here you got these young men running around out there. Think about it. One, they got a scholarship. That's a goddamn mirage. The part they tell you about the scholarship, but they don't tell you about, is the part that the scholarship is not guaranteed in football nor basketball. So who plays football and basketball? What's the dominant race in football and basketball? 99% black in football and basketball. So I remember this one time I was in the locker room. This coach Jimmy, he was in there. I ain't gonna say whether he was a head coach. I remember he said to this one kid, God damn it, I ain't give you no scholarship to come here for no education, motherfucker. I gave you a scholarship to play football. And if you don't get football right, you ain't gonna have no motherfucking scholarship. He said, but coach, I'm up in this motherfucker. I gotta go to school and it's difficult, coach. I gotta get the good grades and everything. He said, God damn it, fuck grades. I'll change the grades. I control the grades at this motherfucking university. Your job is to get it right on the football field, or you'll lose your scholarship, and next year another motherfucker had your scholarship. I say, whoa. At that point, I knew what it was all about. It really wasn't about higher education at these higher institutes. It was about them motherfuckers playing football. So that changed my whole life and my whole perspective on that. Think about a bowl game, $15 million to the university. And after that year, if the university wins the national championship, the tuition goes up to the little white kids. So in all actuality, the football players are out there to serve a purpose. They are actually slaves to the system of the NCAA motherfucking A. They slaves. And they make it where they can't do nothing but go to school, get that little check, that little $2 a month check, and continue being slaves. And if they go get a job, they lose their scholarship. If they don't practice or perform on the field, they'll lose their scholarship. So they can't do nothing but try and steal something or take something. So in all actuality, that's why I did what I did. Because there was a whole bunch of them boosters and a whole lot of them motherfucking people sitting out there at university. They were saying, well, how is Luke on the sideline? How is Luke down there on the field? Why does the players love him so much? Why they wearing them scarves and them bandanas on their head? There was one time where the motherfuckers had the bandanas on and some motherfucker complained and say, why they wearing them Luke scarves on their head? Because they represent goddamn motherfucking the MIA. Luke represent the MIA, they represent the MIA. So they represent that hardcore. Because they know Luke hardcore. I put that bandana on and I'd say, fuck the world. So they see me, big rapper Luke, Uncle Luke, telling them that. And the motherfuckers in the stands ain't understand what was going on in that press box. People in the stands understood. They loved me for it. My Chico friends, the real diehard football fans, they said, man, when Luke was on that sideline, we win them national championships like a motherfucker. You goddamn motherfucker, right? I was down there telling them niggas, goddamn it, I remember one game we was playing up in Tallahassee. The motherfucker was sitting out there, them niggas like they was about to bitch up. It was 17-9. I said, goddamn it, y'all niggas look like he got the big eyes. So what did I say at that point? Goddamn it, everybody get a motherfucking sack right now. It was $500 for a sack, bitch. And the pot went from $150 to $500 just in the flick of a moment. Them niggas went out there, started hitting motherfuckers like they was goddamn it running like they was going crazy. They was hitting bitches, sacking bitches. I said, goddamn it, knock this motherfucker out. It's $1,000. And they knocked this motherfucker clean out the motherfucking game. They told that nigga something. Nigga, if you get up, we gonna keep hitting you. We gonna kill your motherfucking ass out there. I remember one time, boy told motherfucker Tim Brown, say, Tim Brown, let me tell you this here, motherfucker. You stand in the way of my motherfucking money. I'm gonna fuck you up. Your best thing for you to do is lay your pussy ass down and don't come out in the field no more, cause my job is to take your pussy ass out. That nigga took goddamn Tim Brown, looked back and said, oh Lord. I ain't never had a nigga talk to me like that in my motherfucking life. That nigga hit Tim Brown so hard, Tim Brown ain't come back in the game since. And he'll tell you this to this day. So in all actuality, what I did was, I didn't pay for play. I paid for them to up their stock for the next level. And for them to play on a level that they didn't even know they was being able to play on. Because the NCAA did not give them any money every motherfucking highlight. You see a player from the university out there balling like a motherfucker. You have a legacy. It becomes a dynasty. A certain way to play, a certain attitude, and how to play. We established that right through what we was doing. It wasn't about paying some motherfucking body, violating some rules. So one of these days, one of the early days, they sent this one motherfucking little goddamn motherfucking reporter. They say, we want you to go out and get the story from Luke. He'll like you. You went to the University of Miami. His name was Dan Levertall. Dan Levertall. Dan the motherfucking man. He was a young little reporter. He went to UM, you know what I'm saying, and everything. So he talked this UM shit. At that time, I was like motherfucking Prince. I don't do interviews. I don't do no motherfucking interviews. Call back. I don't do no motherfucking interviews. Have another nigga say, yeah, I want to fucking do it. He good peoples. I don't do no fucking interviews. So this motherfucker cornered me off one day. I was doing a charity golf tournament. I was playing in it. And he came up and he eased up against me because he had to did all this little motherfucking interviews with some other motherfuckers. So for about a year, he was trying to get me. His whole goal was to bust the story that I was paying the football players. And this motherfucker came up to me, and I was sitting there, and he found me. I said, I like you, young fella, because you real persistent. I said, what your name is? He said, my name Dan Levertall. So then he said, well, what about this guy Tiger? Tiger said, you paid him. Tiger? And what about this guy Charles Farms? He said, you paid him to get interceptions. Tiger said you paid him to hit people. I said, well, I don't know Tiger and I don't know Charles Farms. I know they play for the university, but I don't know them. So Dan eventually went on to write the motherfucking article. And he accused me for playing for play. Then after Dan wrote this article, then the NCAA started with their investigations, came up to my room. I recall it just like it was yesterday. It was a white lady, 2 black men, somebody from the university, Randy Shannon was with them. And they came to my room and they said, can we ask you some questions? And I said, yeah. What's it about? Your involvement with the University of Miami. And I said, oh no, I never did this. I never did that. I never did that. Oh no. You ever paid the players? No. You ever bought them drinks? No. You ever let them in your clubs free? No. You ever got them some pussy? No. Oh no. Have they ever rode on your boat and y'all had parties and shit out on the beach? Oh no, not me. I would never have nobody on the boat and we get pussy and all that there. Have you ever recruited any players for university? Oh no, not me. Not me. I wouldn't do anything like that. That's what I told the investigators. But Dan broke the story, told everybody in the world that, and now he's the biggest writer at the Miami Herald. He's one of the top writers at ESPN the magazine. He has his own radio show. He's a big time. He's so big right now, he make 6 figures in the high 6 figures because of that story that created his career. Dan Levertall. Do I have some stories about the justice system? I have some fucking stories about the justice system you'll never believe in your life. Man, I gotta tell you this one story here, man. I remember the time when we went to jail for singing explicit lyrics at the nightclub, and I knew I was going to jail because there was so many police around. I said, fuck it. So the trial went on. It was real tense. What we had to do is we had to pick a jury. So me and my lawyer sat up there and we said, God damn it, we gotta pick the jury. he had some pics, and I was fully involved in the case. And, we looked at the people, and he looked at the people, he talked to the people, asked them questions. I picked people, and he picked people. So we got this jury, 2 blacks and the rest whites. We had women, we had young men, we had construction workers, we had school teachers, we had principals, we had mailmen, we had everybody on the fucking jury. So the trial went on. So the trial was going on, right? And while the trial was going on, they had this lady prosecutor and this black man. They want to trick the system out. They want to use a lady so she can recite the lyrics of what I was saying and how disgusting they were from a lady's perspective. And this black guy, he wanted to be, it's disgusting to black people too. So the trial went on. It was real intense. This man would get up and he came up and opened up arguments. We're gonna show you that this music is all fucked up. It's no good. The public shouldn't hear it. And the lady got up and she said, yes, to women is degrading and this is the worst thing in the world and all this here. And then my lawyers got up and opened an argument and they said, no, I'm gonna tell you this freedom of expression, freedom of speech and all this. And if they stop this, then they're gonna be coming in your house and policing your shit. So then the trial went on. This lady got up. One of the gentlemen, one of the police officers, she was up in there interviewing him after we picked the jury. She was telling him, so what did you hear? He said, I heard him say, hey, we want some pussy, suck dicks and fucking all this here. And so the lady, every time I said, this bitch is getting to him, and I looked at the jury was listening. They was like they was getting disgusted. So I said, I gotta do something to throw this bitch off here. So this lady, she get up and she started talking and what did he say this the next day? We in court. So she would walk over by my table and point at me. And him, Mr. Campbell, he got on stage and he said this, do what he said. So I said, this bitch keep coming in my face here. Every time after that second time she came in my face, I said, I'm gonna fuck it up. She came over there and stood up by my table. And I started whispering, hey, you love for me to stick this dick in your fat white ass, huh? And then she say, Your Honor, did you hear anything? And the judge said, no, I didn't hear nothing. And she'll go on and talking some more, yes, and he's degrading to women, and he's this, and he's that. I said, I love to fuck you in your motherfucking ass, bitch. And she'll say, Your Honor, did you hear that? And the Your Honor said, no, I didn't hear that. What are you talking about, ma'am? And then she'll go back on and on and on. And then she say, hold on. And then I'll say something else. Oh, you love to suck this black dick with me. And then she say, Your Honor, Mr. Campbell is making all these gestures and he's saying all these things and everything about me and everything. And the judge say, I was sitting up there like, I don't know what she talking about. And the judge said, well, I don't hear anything. So I ran that motherfucking bitch so crazy. So the next 2 days after that, we in the trial. I'm in the bathroom, using the bathroom. And the prosecutor, the black prosecutor, he comes in there, he say, man, look, man, dog, I really like you. To be honest with you, shit, the last Christmas party, we had all your shit pumping up in that motherfucker. He said, but I got my job to do and everything. I said, okay, cool, dog. He said, but the freaky thing happened to my co-counsel. I said, what? He said, she fell out. And she's real sick. And she's not going to be back for the trial. I said, no. He said, yeah, it just happened to her overnight. She came to work and she was feeling a little bad overnight and she came to work and she fell out. I said, oh, shit. But let me tell you about this other story. About the girl who was trying to sue me for $5 million. This girl was on one of the records. She was the one on there, she was on the one song before the song started. She was talking all the phone sex. It was a phone sex right before one of the records. So, me and her used to have phone sex, and I let her know. We have phone sex. She get on the phone, I want to fuck you, I want to suck you, I want to do this. Now this girl here at my club, I done took her and fucked her all over the motherfucking club. I fucked her in the bathroom, on the bar. I fucked her everywhere, every time in the office, everything. So she decides to sue me for $5 million. Keep in mind, I did have her sign a release. So I'm like, oh Lord, how we end up going to court? I got a release right here. Judge should throw this shit out. Judge, why you don't throw this out? Judge said, no, I'm going to hear this case here. I said, oh Lord, this motherfucker finna get me. They got all the TV cameras in there. Luther Campbell back in court again. Girl suing him for $5 million. Now this bitch done dressed up like a fucking nun. She looked like she was going to a goddamn private school. She had her hair all up and shit, looking like a little professional. I said, look at this freak. See, now the morals of the story, them freaks can dress up to look like some real distinguished ladies. So you gotta watch these motherfuckers. This bitch was looking like, goddamn it, like she was a valedictorian. I said, look at this animal. And I had a lady lawyer, Thomasina. We said, we gotta get this bitch in. This bitch, Thomasina, went through this bitch documents, coming to find out this bitch had all kind of shit. She had to went to jail for fraud, lost her kids, lost her everything, her boyfriend, the whole 9 yards and all this shit is. So we trying to get this in. The judge say no. Say, well, judge, this goes to her credibility. She lost her kid. No, the jury would not hear this. Say, judge, well, she's a ex-con. No, the jury would not hear this. This goes to her credibility. It tells she's a fraud. She's a fucking con. No. Say, oh, Lord. The lawyer went on and said, Mr. Campbell, I was on the stand. I said, fuck it, I'm getting up there. He said, Mr. Campbell, did you fuck her? And the jury looked. And I said, yeah, I fucked her. Would you think I'm going to say no? How did you fuck her? He was a Spanish guy. How did you fuck her, Luke? Mr. Campbell, how did you fuck her? He couldn't speak no fucking English. I say, I fucked her. You do want me to explain how I fucked this ladies in here? I don't care. I want to know, how did you fuck her? How did you fuck her, Mr. Campbell? I say, well, and where did you fuck her? I said, I fucked her in the hotel. And did you not have her fuck another woman? I say, yeah, because she's a freak. I had one of my girls eat her pussy, and she ate her pussy, and the other girl ate her pussy. She ate the other girl pussy. The judge said, hold on, stop the trial, stop the trial. I said, oh shit, the judge finna put me in jail. The judge said, Mr. Campbell, I want to see you in my chambers. I said, oh shit, he finna stop the trial, he finna put me clean in jail. The judge said, come to my chambers. Without your lawyers, no lawyers, I need to see Mr. Campbell. And the judge brought me in there. And I said, yes, Your Honor, may I help you? He said, Mr. Campbell, the only reason why I took this case and the only reason why I'm allowing this shit to go on because I want to see the fucking me so horny dancers. Now this judge, he looked like he about 35 years old. I said, Your Honor. He said, where's the me so horny dancers? When they gonna come in and testify? I want to see the dancers. So I went back, I said, well, I talked to my lawyer about that. So I went back out there, the trial kept on going, this lawyer started asking me more questions and everything, and then the next day, adjourned to the next day. So I told my lawyer, I said, she said, what the hell did he call you back there for? I said, he want to see the dancers. She said, the dancers? Well, the dancers ain't on my schedule to come up here. So we go back the next day. Before we start, Mr. Campbell come in here. I said, shit, I'm going to jail. Do you have the dancers? I said, no, Your Honor, I don't have the dance. He said, I want to see the motherfucking dancers. That's the only reason why this shit going. He said, do you think I'm crazy? You got a fucking release right there. This shit ain't going no fucking way. I want to see the bitches. I said, oh, Lord, don't tell me. This is the true story. Do not tell me you want to see the bitches, Your Honor. That motherfucker told me he wanted to see the fucking women. Would you believe that? Trial ended up, I ended up winning. This bitch ended up losing. And that was the morals of that story there. Hey, here we go. Now this is definitely the section that everybody is going to be talking about. It's called Sacrifice Weekend. Now let me give you a little bit of history on Sacrifice Weekend. What Sacrifice Weekend really is. Sacrifice Weekend is almost like, when people back in the days used to sacrifice lambs and sacrifice people and sacrifice things on a certain day, and they would call it Sacrifice Day and yada, 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 yada. So what we used to do was, when all the elements was right, where it seemed like it was gonna be one of those weekends. Start out on a Friday night. Looks like everything is gonna be popping. You get that good feeling in the air. It's like, man, we finna just fucking fuck everything that move. And it's like, man, this shit is all right. The right bitches is in town and everybody's flying in. This shit is all right. All the boys and we all looking. It's like, you know, all the chemicals are just right for the entire weekend. Where you have a plan for the whole weekend, but you don't have it wrote down, one of those type of things. Yeah, we gonna do this tomorrow, we gonna do this tonight, and we gonna end up on Sunday doing this right here. So those kind of weekends when the plan's all right and the chemicals are all there, the type of people are all around, we then holler, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend is now a sacrifice weekend. And when I announce that, it don't just be a party. The party goes to an entire another level. I mean, like the 10th level. Because sacrifice weekend, what it really is a weekend where somebody got to get sacrificed. And 99, 90, 100% of the time, it's the girls that we start off the weekend right with. Because normally on a sacrifice weekend, you have a lot of girls on that Friday. And you know you got a lot more coming on Saturday and another lot more coming on Sunday. So Friday night we start off. In order for you to stay hanging out with us, you got to be sacrificed. And then we start talking to the girls. And I start telling them, look here, baby, you want to be sacrificed? You want to be with us? You want to be down with us? You want to be a part of us? Yeah. I want to be with y'all. I want to be a part of y'all. I want to be down. I can hang. Yeah. You can hang. Okay. So there's one particular time. We were in Detroit, Michigan. Club International. On a Friday night. The boys partying, club jumping, girls partying, all of the elements. Entertainers, athletes, everybody congregated at this Club International. This one time we had all these big time basketball players. Michigan basketball team, basketball players. They was the bad boys. They was the hottest thing in the world. They fucking in the club. Next thing you know, they come to me, Luke. Like most guys do, man, I fuck these hoes, whatever you want me to do, dog. I love you, baby. I love you. These your girls, man, I just want to be with them, whatever I can do. Okay. We had this one part in the show where the girls would get on stage and the girls would take down the men's pants and actually suck their dick on stage. So I say, y'all want to get on stage with the girls? They say, yeah, we want to get on stage. I say, well, goddamn it, they gonna suck your dick on stage. I say, y'all niggas ain't that motherfucking cold. They say, yes, we are. Goddamn, we Michigan, blah, 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 basketball players. So next thing you know, they got up on stage. Now, these niggas is in the NBA right now, big time stars. They got up on stage and took their motherfucking pants down. And the girls started sucking their dicks on stage. And from the stage, goddamn it, we went to the hotel room. And we got to the motherfucking hotel room, another crew of motherfucking big time agents, stars, NFL players. Now, cause that particular weekend, I had some players from University of Miami. They was with me. You know, the end of the year had ended up. It was basketball season. They was going in the draft, and the boys was with me. And so I said, God damn it, let's go. When we got to the hotel, that glass table again. This one girl and her friends, I want to be down with y'all. I want to be down. Every room on the fucking floor, everybody was fucking. It was going from room to room. The people, the guests was complaining and everything. So we was in our room in the suite. Gotta have a glass table in that motherfucker. I laid this bitch down and said, you want to be with us? She said, yeah. She laid down on the motherfucking table. And I said, God damn it, all the boys, let's go. This is what we do. Everybody took their dicks out. And they shot the piss up in the air like it was a waterfall, and it came down on her, and she was laying down on her butt naked, rubbing it all over her. She said, I love y'all. I said, now get up off the table, baby, and run down the hallway and tell them you love us. And she hopped up out there. We all pissed on her, and she ran down the motherfucking hall. I loved them. She was going door to door, and I peeped out the motherfucking door, and she went to one guest door. And she told this old man, he said, "Miss, why you don't have no clothes on?" She said, "I just been sacrificed from Luke and the boys." And he said, "Well, what happened to you?" He was an old little white man. He said, "What happened? They pissed on me. Don't you want to taste it?" I said, "Oh my God, we going to jail now." God damn it, 5 minutes after that day, when I saw that, I told all them goddamn basketball players, I said, "Y'all get y'all motherfucking ass up out of here. Cause this shit finna go down." By the end, it was about 5:30 in the morning. And our plane left at 7. God damn it, before you know it, the police and every motherfucking swinger dick come up in the hotel, people kicking us out that motherfucker, the pissy women running through the motherfucking hall, everybody. We was kicked clean up out that motherfucking hotel. From this day on, every time I go to Detroit, I had to sign my name as an imposter name because they be looking for me from that shit right now. Quite a few hotels I can't get in over there. Actually, that was the Pontchartrain. Hey, yo, check this out. Now, I got to tell y'all about this story right here. Here's a story here everybody wants to know about, and this in the book too. Man, this one here, this one here was probably the craziest thing that ever happened at my house. This is probably one of the craziest things that ever happened at my house. Let me tell you this here. We were having a party, a Christmas party. Yep, Christmas party, and we all was just sitting up, at the house. I had some of my friends over, some disc jockeys from the radio station, and I had some peoples, they coming in. You know how everybody just come in. Around Christmas time is my birthday, and when I had them Christmas parties, man, be sick. So let me tell you what happened. I had this one girl. Her name's Jill Tracy. Jill Tracy came over there. She always comes to my parties, She was a disc jockey on the radio station down here. Her and her mother and everybody, they're some real classy people. So whole Jill whole family is pretty much like that. So let me tell you this story right here. Jill came to the party with her cousin from some part of up in the Midwest. She's an old pretty girl. She came over there. She had to told Jill them, I don't know where I want to go over his house. He's this kind of guy, and I heard he's that kind of guy. But not knowing that, she didn't realize that, when you come over to my house, it's kind of, we be laid back. We'll be, out of control. So she came over there, and, she already had this little attitude about, she not knowing whether or not, it was going to get freaky and it was going to get wild. So, she had a couple of drinks. And, that liquor getting people, when the liquor get into them, they get a little sick. So, she came over there, Jill cousin. She started off talking, all this about, so what kind of guy you are? Are you the type of guy that everybody talks about? And I'm like, no, baby, I'm just chilling. I'm just a freak just like everybody else, So, she coming on with a little bougie thing and all that there. Hey, so she get another drink. When she gets another drink in her system, what happens? Liquor, like I say, liquor don't lie. Liquor don't lie. When anybody tell you the liquor do not lie, so what she do? She get another drink in her system. Before you know it, she went outside and started rubbing my dog down. So I'm just keeping an eye on this chick here, because one of them chicks, most of the time when they come off like, oh, you so nasty, oh, you're a freak, oh, I can't believe you're this type of guy, oh, I can't believe you do make girls do all this here, oh, them kind of girls there be the main ones who got that animal in them. And if they ain't got that animal in them, then be the main ones who straight up hoes. See, them hoes be having a problem. But I ain't gonna go into that there. We're just gonna keep it focused on this one chick right here. So she goes outside, right? Start rubbing the dog down. She take a little glass out there, a little drink. Cause when you come over there, we post straight drinks. There don't be no water drinks, straight drinks. So then she rubbing the dog down. Dog like her, Rambo. Now, Rambo is my big 140-pound Rottweiler. Rambo don't like nobody, and nobody like Rambo. Everybody's scared to go bother with Rambo. But this lady here was the first one I see that Rambo had a liking for her. I say, now something got to be going on here between her and Rambo. So she gets another drink. She comes back in the house. She gets another drink. And before you know it, she gets missing. Now, keep in mind, there's a whole lot of people running around my house, but I be keeping an eye on people. So before you know it, she's in the bathroom with one of the disc jockeys from the radio station. So we knock on the door. Now, what's going on in the bathroom? So he comes out and tell me, he say, hey man, I just had that freak up in the bathroom. You know, she was giving me some motherfucking head. That Jill Tracy girl there. So next thing you know, she comes back out of the bathroom. Now she came in the house. Her zipper on her chest was all the way up to her neck. You think this bitch about to choke on herself. Before you know it, the liquor start flowing. We start seeing titties. I said, oh, here come that motherfucking freak coming out of it. Because I already know when they come in with the negative thing, they automatically have it in them, and they just want Unc to bring it out. Or they want Unc to be the excuse for them to bring it out. So before you know it, she goes out there. I guess she done sucked the disc jockey dick, and now she goes to the pool. Back out there with another drink, brand new drink. Now keep in mind, it's about 6 drinks she done killed there. She out there to the pool, rubbing Rambo down. Before you know it, Rambo turns on his back and opens his legs. And I'm sitting there looking at this shit through the window. So I said, no, she's not finna go for the motherfucking dog. Now Rambo is a dog, not a human dog, not a male dog, but a dog. So Rambo opens his leg, and what she do? This woman starts to grab Rambo dick and start jacking his dick. The dog, she done got this man, the dog, all erected, and she rubbing him down. She got him, and I said, hold on, I don't believe this is happening. So I start calling everybody. I called Jill, and I called her mama. I called all the people. I said, look at this woman at the window here. She got Rambo legs stretched wide open here on his back. His dick done got erected and everything, and looked like she getting ready to go down to suck his dick. We said, hold on, miss, you can't do that right here. So then they bring her in. She's intoxicated now, inebriated and everything else, all kind of ate it. So they bring her back in. The same disc jockey gets in, go back in, take her back into the bathroom and take all her clothes off. I guess he said, this is a time for me to get this freak naked. She in the bathroom taking her clothes off. She tongue all out, licking all on this man. Let me tell you like this, I never seen anything like it in my life. This freak actually came out the closet, jumped clean out the closet, jumped on every dog in sight, including the real dogs.